Skating is about the individual as much as it's about the community. I found skating on my own as a way for me to express myself, and from there I found the people. While often I have heard people associate skating culture with terms such as misogyny and homophobia, in its essence, a skate park and skate culture has room for everyone. I used to really struggle visiting skate parks out of fear of judgment, but through finding other female skaters, I found the bravery to take the first step into a skate park, and now I can't get enough. It's been 5 weeks since April 23rd, also known to me as Near Death Day. This is my journey of entering the parks by myself, interacting with others, and learning to skate on my own terms, uninhibited by the expectations of others. Even though when you enter the world of skateboarding, you know you're going to fall, you are going to get bruised and scratched, it does not limit the nervousness of getting back on the board for the first time after an injury. 5 weeks I spent in panic, desperate to get back on a board, but worried I would chicken out when the day came. While I stood on a board successfully, I was slow to want to move, and instead spent hours attempting to get my ollie back, and the push shove it back, out of fear of falling again, too hard, too soon. Then came the determination, the desperation for the freedom and self-expression I was missing, and straight back to the park I went. Arriving early, wanting to get my toes wet again before I was back in the midst of skate culture, I went over the basics. As the day dragged on, sun shining, I met mates and comfortably chatted on my own to other skaters and skate park goers. With the intent of filming, but also improving, I asked others on how to attempt new tricks, and while I admired them for their skills, for the first time in a long time, skating once again felt like my own. I had the community around me supporting me, but felt only my own presence in the reattempting of new tricks. In this time, I realized there was nothing that felt like home, like the sun on my neck, the sound of wheels on the cement, the pumping of the waves of adrenaline, as the world fades from the existence and you become completely present. However, as the clouds set in, the skaters scatter, getting the last few pick lines and leaving before the rain becomes dangerous. I say bye to new and old friends and make the journey home. But skate culture does not stop there. As with many cultures, there are rituals that must be maintained. Skateboarding is full of rituals. It is a way that I have to have my left earphone playing Red Hot Chili Peppers before I can drop in. I have to tap the toe of both my shoes twice on the ground before getting on the board for the first time each day. The ritual is in the re-attempting of a trick over and over again until you get it, and there is ritual in the frustration that you feel after your 50th failed attempt at said trick. But my favorite ritual is in the maintenance of the board. One by one, I remove each wheel and then the bearings from within. I stack them in towers of 2. Then I clean. I wipe down the board and then remove the crust and grime from each bearing. Next is the reassembling of the board, with the obligatory roll of the board back and forth under my feet to make sure everything feels right. To me, this ritual is like meditation.